Assalamu alaikum guys. Hope everyone is fine. Today we will talk about the autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system is the system in our body that controls all the bodily functions that are not under our voluntary control. It includes the respiratory rate, the blood pressure, the heart rate, and etc. In our body, the autonomic nervous system is divided into two main parts: sympathetic autonomic nervous system and the parasympathetic autonomic nervous system. Always remember there are two types of the autonomic fibers: preganglionic and postganglionic autonomic fibers. In case of sympathetic autonomic nervous system, the preganglionic fibers originate from the thoracolumbar region. It means thoracic T1 to T12 segments and lumbar L1 to L5 segments. In case of parasympathetic autonomic nervous system, the preganglionic fibers are originating from the craniosacral segments. It means that cranial nerves, like cranial nerves 3, 7, 9 and 10, and the sacral S2 to S4. Okay, one more important thing, that sympathetic autonomic nervous system is always activated in case of stress, and parasympathetic autonomic nervous system in case of relax or rest state, when you are resting. Next important thing, like you should remember, it's a preganglionic fiber. It releases its neurotransmitter, that is the chief neurotransmitter in autonomic nervous system, that's acetylcholine, or then it will go and act upon and will release, the postganglionic fiber will release its subsequent neurotransmitter in the effector cell. Okay, so this is a preganglionic fiber and this is the postganglionic autonomic fiber. Okay, what is the difference in case of sympathetic autonomic nervous system and parasympathetic autonomic nervous system? In case of the sympathetic autonomic nervous system, the preganglionic fiber is short and the postganglionic fiber is long. And in case of the parasympathetic autonomic nervous system, the preganglionic is long and postganglionic autonomic fiber is actually short. Okay, assalamu alaikum guys. As you can see in this picture, this is the autonomic nervous system of the parasympathetic and sympathetic autonomic nervous system. So what is actually happening? Okay, parasympathetic autonomic nervous system, preganglionic fibers release acetylcholine. The acetylcholine is actually the main neurotransmitter in all the cases. And at the postganglionic end, if acetylcholine is released and it acts on the muscarinic receptors, and these muscarinic receptors are located on the cardiac muscles, smooth muscles, glands, and nerve terminals. In case of sympathetic nervous system, if the acetylcholine released at the preganglionic and at the postganglionic end, it releases the norepinephrine and it will act on the alpha and beta receptors on the same cells, but it will, like, these both counteract each other. Two major exceptions are here. If acetylcholine is being released, but at the postganglionic end, acetylcholine released acts on the muscarinic receptors, it is called the sympathetic cholinergic system, and it only takes place in sweat glands, we call it the eccrine glands. In case when acetylcholine acts directly on the adrenal medulla, it will release epinephrine and norepinephrine, and then these epinephrine and norepinephrine will react on the alpha and beta receptors on their own. If acetylcholine released at the preganglionic end and the dopamine released at the postganglionic nerve fiber, it will act on the dopaminic 1 receptors, which will act on the renal vascular smooth muscle cells. In case of somatic nervous system, the motor nerve releases the acetylcholine at the skeletal muscle neuromuscular end plate and causes the contraction. Remember this. Okay guys, the next thing we're going to talk about the types of receptors in the sympathetic autonomic nervous system and parasympathetic autonomic nervous system. Okay, in case of the sympathetic autonomic nervous system, the receptors that are mainly of three types: alpha receptors, beta receptors, and dopaminic receptors. In case of the parasympathetic autonomic nervous system, okay, we have like two types of receptors: nicotinic and muscarinic. Nicotinic are further of two types, NN and NM. The NN are mainly located in the ANS ganglia, and NM are mainly located in the skeletal muscle. We call it as the neuromuscular end. Okay, and an important thing to remember, and what is their mode of action, what is their mechanism actually? Their mechanism is that they are ligand gated, these N and M, ligand gated. That is, they work through sodium, potassium, ion channels. Okay, in case of the parasympathetic autonomic nervous system, the chief neurotransmitter is acetylcholine. In case of the sympathetic autonomic nervous system, the chief neurotransmitter is norepinephrine, and the other neurotransmitter includes like acetylcholine in cases of sweat gland and dopamine as well.